Hey guys, BandedFurret here, and today I'm bringing you, yes, a playthrough. I am bringing you a playthrough. Now, this one will not be cursed, and the reason this one won't be cursed is because I've actually gone in and already started a game, and it's at the very beginning, but we're not going to be playing as that. That's actually, if you leave everything blank on this, it gives you the name John, so I don't know. Anyhow, I've gone in and created 5 different save files for this one, so there is no way in any form of manner of different place, bad or good, that this ROM hack playthrough that we're about to do will be destroyed. Made sure of it. So, this is it. This is Pokemon Adventures Red. Now, I've been wanting to do Pokemon Adventures Red for a while now. In fact, I was thinking about doing it back when I was able to do GBA run-throughs on my Chrome side. Well, this is now on my Linux side, and it's going to be higher quality, it's going to be better recording, better sound. I hope that everyone likes this. This one won't really have an intro. I'll just kind of use the intro to the ROM hack to be an intro for this. So I hope everything looks nicer and a little bit cleaner. I've been playing around with the settings. I've been trying to get everything nice. Cleaned up some Windows settings, so tell me what you guys think. There's your question of the day. Does the recording look nice? I've been trying to make it nice for you guys. Anyhow, we're going to jump right on into this. This is Pokemon Fire Red, basically, but someone had the great idea, and it is a great idea, to do the Pokemon manga as a Pokemon game, which I fully support. I love, and I will read this in a second, I love the Pokemon manga. And so when I heard about them actually making a Pokemon Adventures video game, I jumped right on that. I've been part of this ROM hack since the first beta, but I've not really showcased it because they didn't have much until now. Now they've basically finished the whole first part of the game. So we're going to go as far as we can with this playthrough. It'll probably be a weekly thing, and we're just going to hop right on into this. So, in the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Attacked by wild creatures, guys. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. On my computer, it's actually Z, so... And no, we're not going to name ourselves Red. We are going to name ourselves BandedFurret, but we will be playing as Red. Now, because this doesn't actually go through what happens in the very beginning of the Pokemon manga, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you guys. What happens at the very beginning of the Pokemon manga is you have a little flashback as Red when you're a tiny little tyke, and it's when you actually get your first Pokemon, and your first Pokemon you caught, you were attempting to catch, I can't remember what it was, but you miss, and you fall into a lake, and a Poliwag saves your life, pulls you out of the water, and that's your first Pokemon. You guys have been friends ever since, and so that's who started your adventure with you, and ever since then you guys have been following around. Now, what we're going to pop into right here, I'm not going to spoil it, but what we're going to pop into right here is actually the first couple of panels right before the flashback of the Pokemon manga. So our name is BandedFurret, yes. And this is Green. We're going to name him Green. I understand that everyone thinks this is Blue, but that's because you're ignorant, and by you, I mean the translators were really, really ignorant and named him Blue, when that is the female's name. So, there's the... I can't see things today. So he is Green. There we go. Yes, it was Green. Okay. So apparently Red is incredibly forgetful. I want to point out, if you guys don't know, most of the gym leaders you'll encounter are actually working with Team Rocket and are evil. That's not a spoiler. That's like a thing in the manga. So right here, Red is a big, bad Pokemon trainer of Palette, and he's trying to show off to all of his friends here. Most of these are supposed to be women, and she's supposed to be a blonde, but she's more brunette in this. Anyhow, so the way you show off is you're going to catch a Nidoran. Well, she's not actually battling it in the manga. She's actually sitting there on the sidelines watching you battle it, and then you catch it and give it to her as a gift. So, and that's actually what you do here. So you give her some tips. You know, you got to weaken a Pokemon before you attempt to catch it. Or if you're me, you're going to knock out the Pokemon before you attempt to catch it. Poliwhirl does have a name. Poliwhirl actually evolved. He evolved later on, I mean, obviously. But his name is Poly. I'm going to stick as close to the nicknames that Red uses in the manga, because I want this to be somewhat accurate. I know I sound weird right now. I just try to make it canon, because if you guys, I don't care if you don't like manga, if you don't like anime, anything like that, you need to read Pokemon Adventures. It's great. It is fan-frigging-tastic. So we're going to fight this Nidorino here. I actually know from experience that for some odd reason, this Poliwhirl is higher in the special attack than he is on physical, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Water Gun. Although later on he shouldn't be. You guys don't understand that, but you will later on. So Water Gun is our best bet here. It's also our highest damaging move. Oh wow, critical. That's the fastest ever taken down that Nidoran. Well, Nidorino, sorry. I think he's a Nidoran in the manga. He's not a Nidorino. Hey, Poliwhirl grew to level 6. Alright, so as you can see, well, actually his attack's higher this time. I might be adamant. I don't know, I'll have to check his nature. But from prior experience. So we catch a Pokeball. We catch the Pokemon with a Pokeball. Alright, so she's going to heal our Pokemon even though we didn't even take any damage, but the PP on Water Gun will be greatly appreciated. So Nidorino and she are going to be great friends, and we're just going to move on. Now, the reason I am doing a playthrough, guys, is simply because I'm angry right now. And who I'm angry with is actually, I'm angry with Smogon. And that's the reason you guys haven't been seeing competitive. That's the whole reason I was doing... Watch it, you little maggot! So sorry. I'm looking for the Phantom Pokemon. Get lost. I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what the Phantom Pokemon is. That guy was holding a Pokeball. He must be a trainer. What is a Phantom Pokemon? Anyhow, I'm angry with Smogon right now, and the reason I'm angry with Smogon, okay, if you try and go up there, he just pushes you back. So, is that the Phantom Pokemon? No, wait. Did that tail look familiar to you guys? It should. So we are gonna go up here and get this item. Yeah, I've played through this a couple of times. Like I said, I've been through since beta, but I don't think I've been further than the second gym because I wanted to do a playthrough of this and I wanted to kind of do it blind. So my knowledge will run out across about the second gym. So I am actually going to battle this guy. Can you battle this guy? No, you can't. Alright, he just says that you're not a part of us. Alright, we're going to grab this item. And we're going to go on. Hop down here. And, whoop. Go to the right. Anyhow, I'm angry with Smogon. Why am I angry with Smogon, you ask? Well, they banned one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 6 to Ubers. Now, that's not just a reason to be angry, but they banned one of the easiest to deal with. Okay, so yeah. So, right here, you notice it's Mew. I'm just going to go ahead and ruin it if you didn't notice right by now. It's Mew. This is the first time you actually meet Green in the manga. His Charmeleon, it's not a Charmander at this point, his Charmeleon is using Flame Wheel to try and trap the Mew, because the manga actually does things with Pokemon moves, and he misses and almost kills Red. Like, straight up, almost kills him. And then Mew uses Hydro Pump, and almost like, destroys Green's Charmeleon, but then Mew runs over to you, and you try and battle it, and it kind of just laughs at you, you being Red, kind of laughs at you, and then disappears. So it's raining, guys, so I have a definite bonus here because I'm Water type. Anyhow, they banned Aegislash of all Pokemon. Okay, awesome. I must be Swift Swim. Yeah, he beats you back. See, and there he is, the laughing at you, and then yeah. So I'm not reading these because it's supposed to be talking about Aegislash. They banned Aegislash to Ubers. Now, I know you guys have played against an Aegislash if you've played competitive. He's one of the most overused Pokemon in the competitive meta. Okay, you don't even know who Professor Oak is in the manga, actually. You, do I need to heal my Pokemon? I think I do. Yeah, go ahead. So, I'm going to increase that text speed. That's super slow. Anyhow, you don't even know who... I keep getting distracted. Okay, we'll finish this slide. You don't even know who Professor Oak is, actually. you go off and you attempt to find a Pokemon Professor. I think we're good from there. And you attempt to find the Pokemon Professor. You accidentally knock into his lab, and you release a... Oh, wait, that's kind of spoiling it. You guys get to see it. But you don't know who Professor Oak is. You've never met him before in your life. So he just kind of stumbles into his lab one day, trying to find out to be a better Pokemon trainer. Because he heard from Green that there's a Pokemon Professor around. So he wanted to go and check him out. Anyhow, Aegislash. Now that I'm back on track. Aegislash got banned. Now, I don't know if you guys like Aegislash or not, but I really like him. And the reason I really like him is because he's got a really, really interesting design, right? And it was just... It's so easy to deal with. I mean, seriously, an Earthquake from basically any Pokemon with Stab. A Sucker Punch from a Furret can OHKO it. I mean, you guys have seen that so many times. I don't understand. So, you pick up the Pokeball that Bulbasaur is in the manga, and Bulbasaur actually roars. So, in the Pokemon universe in the manga, Pokeballs can become see-through if you press the center button. And you get to see what the Pokemon's doing on the inside. And Red does that with Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur roars at him. And he's never seen a Bulbasaur before, so it scares the crap out of him. And he drops the Pokeball, releases Bulbasaur. He trips backwards because Bulbasaur is released. And he knocks over a whole shelf of Pokeballs. So, like, a solid 30 Pokemon are released. And Professor Oak comes in absolutely enraged. And he commands you to go find all of his Pokemon. So, you're going to go off and attempt to find all of his Pokemon. Back to Aegislash now. I don't understand what the problem is here, and why did they ban it to Ubers? I mean, if Aegislash is such an easy Pokemon to deal with, if you see it, I better knock it out before it sings, and it sung. Alright, so anyhow, you can gauge the level of player, I mean, almost instantly from the way that he plays it. If he King Shields... Oh, yay, this thing missed. I might be able to do this, actually. If he King Shields right after every attack, good lord, those second critical hits. That's twice in a row there. But if he does that, then you know he's not going to be a good player. If he doesn't know how to predict with it, you can easily take it out. There is no reason on it. Yeah, he sings anyway. I was just kind of teasing you guys. Anyhow, there is no reason to ban him. And not only did they ban Aegislash, again, one of my favorite Pokemon, they banned another of my favorite Pokemon, Shiftry. They banned him from NU to RU. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Bug-type moves are pretty common. I mean, you got X-Scissor on Leafeon, you've got, so, even though the text is green, that's blue right there, so, I just wanted to tell you guys, you actually don't meet her in the manga until way, way, way later. But who am I to judge this great game? It is great. It sticks pretty close to the manga. It takes a little bit of liberty with it, as you've seen. But so this will be an easy fight for me. I'm sorry I keep getting sidetracked today. This is such an awesome ROM hack. If you guys haven't played this, you really need to. And I'm such a manga nerd on this that it kind of works against me because I have so many things I need to talk about and so many things I want to talk about with this. So, anyhow, they banned Shiftry, who dies to a U-turn from a Furret, who dies to an X-Scissor from, not even a Swords Dance boosted, just one X-Scissor from a Leafeon. Straight up, just normal Leafeon X-Scissor kills it. I really don't understand. And I kind of lost faith in Smogon back in Generation 5. So yeah, she goes off to steal a little Squirtle. So that Blue is a thief. Blue's a thief and a liar in the manga, and she goes off. There's Bulbasaur. So we got to go chase Bulbasaur now. Anyhow, I lost faith in them in Gen 5 because if you guys played any Gen 5 Pokemon Showdown, they didn't even get Gen 5 really finished until about half a year to, like 8 months before X and Y came out. And then when they did, the tiers were all messed up. Kyurem, for example, is an OU Pokemon. Scarfed Kyurem. Oh, I thought I could go that way again. I can't. Yeah. Alright, never mind. My bad. Scarfed Kyurem is super easy to deal with. But it's also very hard to deal with if you don't have a Scarfer on your team. I mean, any kind of Scarfed ground type, listen to me. Any kind of Scarfed rock type can really deal with it, but I mean, how many times are you going to use that? I mean, Scarf Chomp can deal with it pretty easily, because Scarf Chomp actually, it can outspeed if it's max speed invest, but if you can get a good switch on it, Scarf Chomp can usually live one hit and Oko back. But I understand that it's somewhat easy to deal with. It's still a very, very hard Pokemon to deal with, and that's OU, and that's been OU since Gen 5. I don't understand what Smogon's doing, and I don't really appreciate it. Now, what does this mean for competitive battling on my channel? This means that right now I'm taking a hiatus from competitive battling. I will still battle, and I might upload friendly battles between some of my friends and such. That's just a normal Pidgey. Where'd the other Pidgey go? He might be way up here to the left. Let's check. Anyhow, I might upload some friendly battles like I used to with Metalbeak, my brother, and all that. But I've really lost faith in them because I just don't understand that. Aegislash is super easy to deal with. He's got base 60 speed, which, I mean, he's not even that fast. If you well-timed priority can take him out, even if you, I mean, one Sasher can take him out, especially with priority on that Sasher. I mean, I don't understand. I really don't understand their choices. And I mean, I can bark about it all day long. I can say, this wasn't right. This is stupid. I can do that all day long. But really, it's their tier. They created that meta that they play in, and that's what we kind of have to deal with. And I play Smogon rules simply because I can't deal with all my Pokemon being put to sleep in VGC. So I can't really complain, because if I had a choice, if I was smart enough as a competitive player, I'd just switch over to VGC or doubles and play from there. But I swear to me, I can't find this Pidgey. Okay, all we're missing right now is Jigglypuff and Pidgey. And we can't get Jigglypuff yet because it's at the time. I just don't want to battle this girl because I think she is a grass-type Pokemon. And type weaknesses and all that. But, I mean, when it comes to competitive right now, I don't know what that is about. We're just going to find these Pokemon and then I'm going to call it an episode. So this episode might be close to 20 minutes. On the plus side, you get to listen to that beautiful, beautiful music. Oh, okay, now we can go up to Route 1. Okay. Gotta love that Route 1 music. I actually love all of the music in, I'll get the Atom later. I love all of the music in Generation 1. Route 1 and Route 2, the underground routes and the bicycle song are my favorites from Generation 1. I can't remember where this Pidgey is at, man. You don't want to battle anyway. Oh, well, never mind. So Rattata here. I am gonna actually go ahead and KO these Pokemon that we run into, these wild ones, simply so I can get experience, because you need it for the first gym. You really do. And Lieutenant Surge is pretty difficult later on, and for that, is this Pidgey over here? No. Ugh, can't find this stupid Pidgey. I know I've got the Spearow, I've got the Cubone, which means we're missing Jigglypuff, Pidgey, and Bulbasaur. So I just can't find it. So like I was saying, there'll be a lack of competitive on my channel for a little while, which I'm gonna fill in with some Let's Plays. Seeing how I can get ROMs to work and I can save them on my Linux side now, I might actually bring back Non-Ace in the solo run. So he's got the running shoes. Yeah, I forgot that he gives them to you. So we gotta find 3 more. Oh, okay, so apparently I can just skip the Pidgey? That's weird. Alright. So, the last time I played this, you actually had to find 5 Pokemon, not just 4. You had to find Bulbasaur, you had to find Jigglypuff, and you had to find, I know it's over here, right? Yeah. Okay. That was kind of random. I didn't even know those guys existed there. Sorry I went silent there for a second. I was just kind of caught off guard by the weeping bell. They've added quite a few things. I am going to just run from him to save some time because we're already racking up. I think we're at like 16 or 17 minutes right now, and that's a bit extreme. Okay, nope, just an item over here. So I'm sorry, guys. They've changed this since I. Okay, note to self: don't use speed up button because my feet disappear whenever I run. I just become a straight line. Anyhow, they've changed quite a bit of the game since I know where Bulbasaur's at. He's inside there, but we gotta find Jigglypuff first. Yeah, Bulbasaur's inside the gym, and there's a little interesting thing about that, but I just need to find this Jigglypuff. I wonder where it ran off to. I sure say I can't find it. Taste my fury. Element Tiara magic. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad they added that in. Now where's this stupid Jigglypuff? Okay, it's gotta be here somewhere, right? I'm just gonna go into the gym and see if I can activate the cutscene with Bulbasaur and just kind of forget about Jigglypuff. Oh, I think I can. Yeah, I can just forget about Jigglypuff. Alright. Oh, Bulbasaur does not like him. Yeah, so you've got to calm the Bulbasaur because he's scared after you like accidentally released him. So, and a wild Machoke comes out. So here we go. I'm gonna fight a Machoke. I know this commentary has been kind of rambly today. I'm sorry about it. It's just there's so much going on right now. Again, play this game if you've never played it. Read the manga if you've never read it, and be angry at Smogon because they messed up their tiers. I feel. I don't know. And then the whole suspect testing shadow tag is I really don't understand that. If the guy's got a shadow tag user on his team, anticipate that he's going to use it to get himself out of a tight spot. I don't understand what Smogon's doing right now, and I don't appreciate what Smogon's doing right now. That's not to say I'm not a supporter of Smogon. I really am. I love that community. I love the fact that they're able to create their own meta and all that. But I really don't understand. So Machoke's on back here, but we actually get Bulbasaur and we can use him, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna go ahead and water gun this Machoke because he's got I think he gets Solar Beam. So, yeah, that's how he uses it. He uses Solar Beam to take down the Machoke in the manga, but I'm not going to do it because Poliwhirl's higher level. And it quickens up the battle, and I've already wasted enough of your guys' time. So, any grinding I do have to do on this, I will do off-screen. I won't do any grinding on-screen because I want you guys to experience the story of the manga. I want you guys to experience Pokemon Red Adventures, and I will be reading text. This text is literally just Professor Oak gives you a Bulbasaur, and that's it. That's literally it. We are going to name him, and his name is it Bulba? I'm trying to think. Is it Bulba or Sar? You know what? I'm going to look it up while I talk about Smogon. So while I'm talking about Smogon, this is going to be basically the end of the video, guys. While I'm talking about Smogon here, I really enjoy that meta, like I was saying, and I really enjoy playing with the people. I love random battles, and I love all of that. I just don't understand the decisions that they're making. They go ahead, they go and they suspect test baton pass without even including anyone really other than like the top 10 in the voting process. And only the people who are going to ladder up to the top 10 are the people who who are really angry about baton passing and such like that. That's really what's going to do it. And I don't understand why they even do things like that because it's not worth it. It is Sar. Okay, so we're going to name him Sar. It's not worth it to try and say that it's a fair meta when it's not. When they sit there and they make the only people who have a voice are the incredibly high ups. It's not worth it to me, and I don't like the direction that they're going. And I feel that It's literally just the people who are on the top of the ladder who will lose a ladder space, who will get angry because they lost a ladder space to a certain type of I'm going to call it gimmick, and then they get angry about it, and then they go ahead and they say it's time for you to suspect test, and I don't agree with that in the least. I don't think that they're doing it right at all, and that's how I'm going to end this video. Yeah, I'm going to kind of end it on that down note there. Yes, there's a different game file. Yeah. I will overwrite this, and I'll overwrite it 5 more times. So, anyhow, guys, I'm sorry that there'll be a lack of competitive on here. I'm sorry that I'm not really in the mood to just deal with that, and I don't like the fact that they just go ahead and they ban things without including the community and stuff like that. So I'm just angry with Smogon right now. I'll probably get over it soon enough whenever Ross comes out, and I need more competitive videos to show you guys. But anyhow, for now we will be sticking to Let's Plays. I actually have question of the day number 2, if you guys stuck around for the 20 plus minutes of this video. Question of the day number 2, would you like to see another Nintendo game such as Metroid or Castlevania or something like that? Because I've been on this kind of, or Zelda, I've been playing the Minish Cap quite often. I've been on this kind of retro game roll lately where I've played nothing but those games. So if you guys want to see it, leave it down in the comments below. Just tell me what you'd like to see. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening to me ramble on about how great the manga is and how terrible Smogon is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm BandedFurret, and I'll see you guys next time.